I wasn't looking forward to coming here. I thought after living in my own home for so many years that I wouldn't take this. But we had to come because my wife needed more attention than I could provide. And we looked at 30 places, but we hadn't seen here, we hadn't been here. And then my son, one of my sons-in-law, he said, the thing I love about it, 2 wheelchairs can pass in the corridors. He said, I haven't been to a place that's got such nice corridors. Everywhere you look, he said, it's a view. You're in the middle of a forest, you know. It's beautiful here. As soon as we saw it, I said, this is it. The staff were amazing because they remembered our names after the first day we got here. I gradually slipped into the way of living here. It was much easier for us as a couple because my wife, she needed attention that I couldn't provide all the time living in our home because I had meals to prepare and laundry to do and stuff, you know, that everyday sort of stuff. Coming here, much of that load was taken off me and it allowed me more time with my wife, which was a great thing. It was an advantage. We were here a couple of years before my wife passed. I think I was in not a good place for a while, you know. And one of my daughters said, why don't you come to the cottage with us? I didn't feel inclined to do that. I didn't want to feel as though I was enjoying myself, you know. Anyway, I went to the cottage and it was, I would say, a cathartic experience because everything came out. Even at that point, I was thinking, maybe I'll go back to living at home, you know, and then one day by one day, I gained more activities, you know. I thought, oh, I'll go down and have a look at the bingo. You know, I'd never played bingo in my life, but I went down and it was fun. Gradually, I got into the way of things here and I took up painting again. I go to the gym every day. I'm writing my 3rd unpublished novel. I get out, I'm out of the building 4 days, 5 days a week, you know. But it's great to come back to, because I come back into my apartment, it's neat and tidy, my meal's ready, I pick it up and go and that's it, you know. Everybody who is here has had their life impacted, I wouldn't say diminished, but impacted in some way. And you come here and I think a lot of people would come here and say, oh, that's it, over. It isn't over, you know. It isn't over. I can't imagine a place better than this.